Hello and good afternoon, my dear kids. Welcome back once again to this short tutorial video for class 8 students under the topic factorization. Okay, so since we're in the previous video we have done the factorization for the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So this video will be continuation to that form. Okay, so we'll do few more sums. So in order to few more variations of the sums, so it will be easier for you. Okay, so that it may be easier for you. The sums may be easier for you. Okay, so the same exercise, that is exercise 14G, question number 8. So I have chosen the question from question number 8. So question number 8 we have here is x squared minus 4x minus 5. So the general form, what was the form? Ax squared plus bx plus c, isn't it? So see, I have converted it into the form, the question to the form, see, 1.1 x squared plus within the bracket minus 4x plus and within bracket minus 5. So as I've already said in the previous video as well, so why I have kept it inside the bracket, because the form was in terms of the sign in the form where plus. So and in order to get the values of a, b and c accurately, so we have done this way. Okay, so in this way we get to see the value of a and b as a is 1, b is minus 4 and c is minus 5. So the first step, what was our first step? To multiply a and c, isn't it? So multiply a and c. See, 1 into minus 5. See, 1 into minus 5 is minus 5. So we got ac as minus 5. Okay. Now, okay, 5 since is a prime number, isn't it? So what are its factors? The simple factors are 1 and 5. So okay. Now if you go with if you go with 1 and minus 5. So see what happens. 1 and minus. Or what you can do is you can go with 1 minus 5 as well. So if I have taken 1 and simple 5, then if you go with subtraction of 1 and 5, so 1 minus 5 is minus 4. See, when you are given the factors 1 and 4, so and you need to take 1 and 5, when you are given the factors 1 and 5 and you have to get minus 4. So how will you arrange it? Simply it will be 1 minus 5, isn't it? In order to get minus 4, because opposite signs are subtracted, we know, and the sign of greater number follows also, isn't it? It's simple basic of integers, isn't it? So simple, see, 1 minus 5, I got minus 4. And if you go with multiplication of 1 into minus 5, that is simply a. So that is how I chose the factors, see, 1 and minus 5. So on the next line, what I can write on the next line? Say I've written question in here. Again, x squared minus 4x minus 5. The next line, x squared. Remember the sign of 1 was plus. So plus 1x minus 5x. So see, simple. And the third term minus 5. Splitting the middle term. Everything is same, isn't it? See, if you want to cross check here as well, you can do it. Plus into minus, opposite signs are subtracted, sign of greater number follows, greater number is 5, minus, so minus 5 minus 1 is 4x, see. Now, from this point, the first two terms, what you need to take common? What is common in the first two terms? X is common, so once you take an x is common, what's left from the first term? X plus what's left from the second term? Plus 1. From these two terms, I hope you kids understood this one, isn't it? You know this one. Steps, because we have already done in previous exercise as well, this one. So from the third and fourth term, I can take minus 5 as common. So what will left from the third term? X. Sign will change because we have taken negative as common. So this negative will change to positive. And since I have taken 5 as common, so what will be left for me? 1. So say again, before solving one step, x plus 1 and x plus 1 is common. So once I take x plus 1 is common, what's left from the first term? X minus 5. So we got factors and we are done here. Okay? Okay. So next question we have here is x squared minus 2x minus 24. Okay. So this is the general form ax squared plus bx plus c. So I have taken the equation to the general form first. So 1x squared plus within bracket 2x plus within bracket minus 24. Why I'm doing this, as I've already said, in order to get the exact values for a, b and c. So the values of a, b and c we got here is a as 1, b as minus 2 and c as minus 24. See, ac multiply 1 into 24 multiply. Once you get 1 to minus 24, you will get minus 24 as ac. So minus 24 as your ac. Now taking the factors of 24, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So 4 and 6. So if 4 and 6 will be easier for you. See now, see if you go on practicing, then it will be easier for you to guess the factors as well. See, the first factor itself, 4 and 6. Yeah, I can get 2 from 4 and 6, isn't it? That too I needed minus 2. So if I take simply see plus 4 and minus 6, I'll get minus 2. Simple as that. So B, see, 4 and 6, 4 minus 6 is minus 2. B. If you multiply them, 4 into minus 6, what will I get? Plus into minus is minus, 4 6 times 24. So simple, see. AC I have here, AC is minus 24. So minus 24 is AC. So simple, my factors are 4 and minus 6. So that is what I have done here. See on the second line, from the question, the second line, x square plus 4x minus 6x minus 24. See, you can cross check here as well, as I have been repeatedly telling you. Opposite signs are subtracted, sign of greater number follows. 6 is greater, minus 6 minus 4 is 2, 2x. So see, 2x minus 24. Now from the first two terms, x is common, x plus 4. From the third and fourth term, 6 is common as well as the sign minus. So minus x, what's left? X plus 4. So x plus 4 and x plus 4, the second last step of your solution. One step before your solution, as I've already told you. So x plus 4 and x plus 4 is common, x minus 6. We got the factors and we are done here. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah, this one. It's a bit interesting one. See. Which interesting one is because the form, see, the form is given here in terms of, the question is given here, see, this way. 4x plus 48 plus 22x minus x square. Now what we know about the form is, we know that the form is ax square plus bx plus c, isn't it? The x square should be at front, isn't it? Actually, this form is the standard form of writing your algebraic expression as well, because the variables, the power of the variables should be in decreasing order, isn't it? That's what we have learned, how to write the algebraic expression in standard form. The power of the variables should be in decreasing order. So see, that is what actually the general form is, this form is. Okay, so see, ax square plus bx plus c, and the question, it was not given in the standard form. So that is what I have arranged the question. See, I have simply taken this term at first. So it is minus 1x square, see, plus 22x. What is this? What was the sign of 48? Plus. So plus it came at last. See, okay. So now in this one, what we get to know, we get, it was, since it was directly given, it was given in plus, in terms of plus. It's just simple. The first term was minus, so I haven't used any bracket and all. So I have simply shown you that the value of a in here is minus 1, b in here is 22, and c in here is 48. Okay. Now see, this sum, it can be done in two different ways. So that is what I have written type 1 in here. Okay. So I'll do both the ways. Whichever method you find it easier, you can go with that. Okay. Okay. But I recommend the type 2 one. Okay. It will be easier. Okay. So see, when you multiply a and c, what will you get? See, minus 1 into 48. So minus 1 into 48 plus into minus is minus 48. Take the factors of 48. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. You get the prime factors of 48 as. So I have taken first factor 2 and all the factors together, the rest factors. 2 times 4, 4 times 8, 8 3 times is 24, 24. So 2 and 24. So if you see, what happens is, as I have already told you, if you practice much, then just by looking at the factors, you may get a general idea on what to take your factors as. Okay. So see, 2 and 24. I know I can easily get 22 from 2 and 24, isn't it? So simple. Just if I subtract them, see, 24 minus 2, I'll get 22, isn't it? So that is what the value of b was. 24 minus 2, remember, positive 22. So I got positive 22, 24 minus 2. Okay. Now if you multiply it, let's see what happens. 24 into minus 2 plus into minus is minus 224 times 48. Exactly, I got the value of AC. See, AC was 20 minus 48. So now what I get to know? I get to know that the factors are 2 and 24 and minus 2. So see, what was our question? See, just written in the standard form first, minus x squared plus 22x plus 48. Now we know the factors now are 24 and minus 2. So minus x squared plus 24x minus 2x plus 48. Now two terms, if you want to cross check again, plus minus minus, that is, it will be subtracted, sign of greater number follows. 24 is greater, plus 24 minus 2 is 22. From the first two terms, what is common? So you can take negative as also as common. So I have taken negative x as common. So what's left from the first term? X minus 24. From the third and fourth term, 2 is common. So I can take negative also as common, negative as common. So x minus, the sign changed, say the plus changed to minus, minus 24 to 24 times is 48. Now again, second last line of the solution, x minus 24 as common, the same term, so x minus 24 I have taken as common. What is left? Minus x is minus 2. See? Okay? Okay. Let's see the type 2 of this question. Okay? So the type 2 for this one is, see, the question was given in the form of 48 plus 22x minus x squared, isn't it? As I have shown you the general form, minus 1, I have simply arranged the form, for the form I have simply arranged the question, that is, I have arranged the question in the standard form as well. This is also known as standard form, okay, as I have already told you, isn't it? So minus 1x squared plus 22x plus 48. So now, see, why I recommended question number form 2 is because, see, once you get the negative coefficient for x squared, try to make it positive. And how will you do that? You can simply do that by taking minus 1 as common, negative as common, isn't it? If you take negative as common, what happens? The sign changes, isn't it? So what I have done here is I have taken negative as common. See, for the entire term, all the three terms. So I can take minus 1 as common, isn't it? So once I have taken minus as common, the sign of x squared changed to plus. See, now this changed to minus, this changed to minus. See, why I have told you this is, what did I told you? When the coefficient of x squared is negative, understood? Only when the coefficient of x squared is negative, you can do this way also. Take negative as common. So, because what we are familiar with is, we are familiar with the coefficient of x squared as positive, isn't it? Because what was the general form? ax squared plus bx plus c, isn't it? Okay, so it will be easier for you. So now what do I have? I got c. Now from within the bracket, I get to see the value of a and b is a, b and c, isn't it? So the value of a in here is 1, b in here is minus 22, c in here is minus 48. So when you multiply a and c, what will you get? 1 into minus 48, minus 48. The factors again, 2 and 24 will be the same. So I need 22, minus 22 now, for now, remember that. So okay, so 2 minus 24 or minus 24 plus 2 also, it's same thing, isn't it? So 2 minus 24 is minus 22. So now, yeah, I got the value of b. So let's multiply 2 into minus 24. Yes, I got minus 48. That is exactly AC. So my conditions are fulfilled. Okay. So what are my factors now? 2 and minus 24. Remember that. Okay. 2 and minus 24. Okay. So now, yeah, and remember, you cannot neglect the negative sign. The negative one will remain outside. Okay. You cannot just simply neglect writing it. So what I have done here, minus 1 I have kept outside the bracket, and inside the bracket what I have done here, x squared, see, plus 2 and minus 24 was my term, factors. So plus 2x minus 24 for middle term, splitting middle term, and minus 48, the third term, as it is. You can cross check here as well. Plus minus is minus, the sign of greater number follows, greater number is 24, minus 24 minus 2 is 22, see. Now minus 1, see, I haven't neglected. Remember, you cannot neglect writing negative sign. Okay. So from the first and second term, x is common, x plus 2. And the third and the fourth term, 24, you can take as common. So I have taken minus 24 as common because the negative was also common. So both the sign changed, x plus 2. See, one step before the solution. See, x plus 2 is common. So once you take an x plus 2 as common, what is left over here for us? X minus 24, isn't it? Minus 1 remained outside the bracket. So we got our answer as minus 1 bracket x plus 2 bracket x minus 24. It's in the factor form, so we are done here. Okay. But remember, the answers, both the answers are same. Actually, here what we have is minus 1 we have taken as common. Remember, minus 1 is common, and x plus 2. If you open up the bracket with minus 1, just simply this bracket, what will happen? See, minus into plus, it will be minus 6. Minus into plus, it will be minus 2. That is actually will be minus x minus 2. Isn't it? And within the bracket, we'll have other term as x minus 24. So, what is the solution for our previous term? See, x minus 24 and minus 6 and minus 2. Okay. So actually the answers are same. Okay. It's just that we have taken negative 1 as common. Okay. So few more sums. Okay. And what we have here in the next question is a square minus 29 and a plus 204. So it's simple one. The coefficient of x square was positive, so it is a bit easier, isn't it? No need to take minus as common. So what I have done here, remember, only when the coefficient of x square is negative, take negative as common from all the three terms. Not when the coefficients are big, because since the quotient of b in here is negative, if you take negative as common, then again this will also change to negative, isn't it? So it will be useless. Okay. And it will be quite difficult for you as well, okay, to handle the quotient of x square with negative term. Okay, so only when the quotient of x square is negative, try to take negative as common. Okay, so the general form ax square plus bx plus c, the form. So the value of a and b, a, b and c, a is 1, b is minus 29, c is 204. So multiplying a and c, 1 into 204, I got 204. I have taken factors of 204. So see, from the factors, as I said, so if you take 4 into 24, 370 times 51, so you won't get the value for b exactly if you add or subtract as well. 56, when you add them you get 56, when you are subtracting them you will get 47. We need minus 29, remember that. So now the next option for me is 2 into 2 into 3, that is 2 times 4, 4 times 12, 12 and 17, 12 and 17. So we know that from 12 and 17 we can get 29. When you add 12 and 17 you have 29 out here, isn't it? So for 29, but we know that the value for 29 is, the sign 29 is minus. So what to do with that? So simple, minus 12 and minus 17. So if you go with minus 12 and minus 17, you'll get minus 29. Simple, see? Okay, the value of b matched with the sign as well. Now, if you multiply minus 12 and minus 17, you get minus into minus plus 12 into 17 is 204. So yes, the value of AC also matched with the sign. So now what we get to know is the factors for me is minus 12 and minus 17. Okay, so now again the same thing. See the question here, we have a square minus 29. So the factors minus 12a minus 17a plus 204. Now I guess you can do pretty much by yourself as well. So from I have taken a as common, a minus 12 left. I have taken minus 17 as common, a minus 12 left. A minus 12 and a minus 12 I have taken as common, so a minus 17. The factor form, and we are done here. Okay. So the next question we have for today is, see, 36 minus 21x plus 3x squared. Again, this is not in the standard form, isn't it? So what I need to do is first I need to arrange it in the standard form. So I have arranged it 3x squared minus 21x plus 36. I have arranged it in the standard form. Now after that, since the quotient of x square was in positive, in terms of positive, so no need to do anything, isn't it? But remember, here the quotient of x is 3, so the value of a will be 3 in here. B in here is minus 21, C in here is 36. Now what was our first step? A into C. So we have done A into C, 3 into 36, 108. Taken the factors of 108, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So, and how much do I need? I need minus 21 when you add or subtract them. So I have taken C, 2 times 4, 4 times 12, 12 and 3 times 9. So what do I know? Because 12 and 9, when you add them, you'll get 21. And if you take the two signs negative, you'll get minus 21. See, minus 12, minus 9, minus 21. Sign of B matched. When you multiply them, minus 12 and minus 9, so minus 6 plus 10, 12 and 108. The value of AC also matched with the sign. So what I get to know, the factors here we have is minus 12 and minus 9. So that is what I have done here. See, 3x squared minus 21x plus 36 minus 12 and minus 9 in the middle term for the middle term. So now from the first two terms I have taken 3x is common. So what is left? X minus 4 minus 9 is common. From the second, the third and the fourth term, minus 9 is common. So if I take minus 9 is common, x minus 4, again the second last line before solution. So x minus 4 and x minus 4 is common, so x minus 4, 3x minus 9. See, but see, here I have done few steps more, few lines more. Why? because what do I see is from the C. Because though your answer is correct in here as well, see, you can leave your answer up to here as well. But see, if you want to go to the standard form, or if you want to simplify it more, what you can do is you can simply take 3s common from these two terms. See, 3 is also common, isn't it? So I've taken 3s common on second line. See, x minus 3 is left. So arranging the terms, 3 at the first, x minus 4, x minus 3. Okay, though this up to here is also correct, but this is your standard form. Okay. Okay, then the last question for today. Okay, so we have here 2x squared plus 10x minus 48. So the value of A, B and C is 2, B is 10, C is minus 48. First step, A into C, 2 into minus 48 minus 96. I have taken the factors of 96, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay, now I have already said, if you go on practicing, it will be easier for you to guess the factors as well. Okay, so as you see, here as I've already taken 16 and 6 as factors. See, I know 16 and 6. If I subtract 16 and 6, I'll get 10. Simple. 16 minus 6 is 10. And when you multiply them, 16 into minus 6, I'll get minus 96. That is our AC. See, so that is what I have done here. See, from the question, 2x squared plus 10x minus 48, 2x squared plus 16x minus 6x. Remember the signs as well. Okay, it was plus 16 and minus 6. So 2x squared plus 16x minus 6x minus 48. Now from the first two terms, again 2x is common, so x plus 8. Minus 6 is common from the third and fourth, x plus 8. X plus 8 is one step before solution, x plus 8 is common. 2x minus 6, what did I say? You can leave your answer up to here as well, isn't it? Now what do I see here in this question as well? This this term, that is this term, in this factor, you can take 2 as common. So that is what I have taken 2 as common in order to simplify it more. So I have taken 2 as common. What is left? X minus 3. So I have arranged the term simple. 2 at first, 8 plus x, x minus 3, and we are done here. Okay, or you can simply leave your answer up to here as well. Okay, it's same. Okay, so I hope you kids have understood today's lesson. Okay, now what I want you to do is, I want you to do the remaining sums, and yeah, but this question, yeah, this exercise, that is exercise 14G, you can do up to question number 20. Okay, don't do more than that. Okay, up to question number 20, because since I have done up to number 20, so whatever is left there in between, you need to do all. Okay, and the next exercise, that is exercise 14H as well. It's similar to this form, 14H. Okay, so I want you to do all the sums from the 14H as well. Okay, just practice, and if there is any problems, then please do let me know. Okay, and okay, then stay tuned in for more videos. Okay, so till then, stay safe. Bye bye.